In today's show, there seems to be some shaking going on. If you like to shake and you like free Bitcoin, stick around. Hi, welcome to Financial Brew. My name is Candace, and once again, I will be your guide as we take another trip into the financial verse. Today, we're going to be talking about Shakepay. Shakepay is Canada's best on-ramp exchange, basically meaning that is a great place to take your money from your bank and convert it into a crypto form that you can then use on other exchanges. It's easy to use. It's also very fast to transfer money in and out of the exchange. It's pretty well the fastest exchange I've ever encountered, which is awesomeness. It's also, speaking of awesomeness, it has an awesome referral program. Right now, they're currently paying out $30 when you sign up with a referral code and buy $100 worth of crypto. And that is where we're actually going to begin. So the first thing we need is, well, we need a referral link. So let's grab ourselves one of those. We'll head over here to YouTube. And then at the bottom of one of my videos, we'll just click on the show more. And we'll scroll down till we get to Shakepay. So here, and you'll notice I actually say receive $10. And I know I just told you it was 30. It is 30. They just changed it. I haven't updated my last video, or that's an older video. The number will be right in this video. So when you go down to click on that referral, it'll say $30 this time around. So let's click on that link. It's going to take us into Shakepay, and you'll see you've been referred. So sign up and get $30. That's what I was saying, the $30. So this is done through your phone. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to put your phone number in here. So if your phone number were, for example, let's say 902 555 2334, you'd put that in. You go over and you click on that send, and it's going to send you a link to take you to the next part. So the link is going to take you to the app, which you will then download. Once you've downloaded the app and open it, you're going to get a screen that looks similar to this. They may have changed it a little bit because they're always making some changes. You're going to sign up because you don't yet have, of course, a username or password. Once you sign up, you're going to go through the setup. So it's just going to ask you some basic information, like you'll choose your username and your password, and you'll also give them your email address. Then after that, they're going to ask for your phone number once again. It's important to make sure it's the same phone number you gave them initially because, that's the one that's tied to the referral code. And both you and I want that to be the right number. Trust me on that. When we get to the shaking, you'll understand. They will then send you an email verification code, which you'll then bring back, enter, and you'll do the same thing with the phone as well. They'll send a code to your phone, which is all nice and dandy. Now, after that, they're going to then ask you a little bit of just some information. This is more or less for their own logistics. So ask about your profession, then your date of birth, your address. They will perform KYC, so know your customer process, because that is the law. So have your ID ready for that. But once you've done all of that, well, we're then going to be ready to jump in. So let's take a look at the interface and see what we got. Welcome to Shakepay. So this is the front page. This is a page that you will see the most of in the app. You'll see, of course, you've got your balance, you got your ad funds, and you got your send. Down here, we got your dollars, your Bitcoin, and your Ethereum. So kind of neat. Oh, this pen isn't working. I'll have to use my fingeroni. So if you go down like this, of course, it will refresh this balance. So as the market's changing, it'll adjust the value of your coins. Now, when we look down below, you've got this very first one right here. So this one here, this here is the home button. So basically, you click on this, it will bring you back to this page. So that's kind of cool. Now, The next button over is the little Shakepay card, and if I click on that, you'll see what it does is it brings up your waiting list on the Shakepay card. They've closed this waiting list, so I don't even know if you can get on it anymore. It's a situation where they're starting to roll these out pretty quickly now, so I imagine they'll get through that wait list pretty fast, and you should be able to, if you're interested in a Shakepay card, you should be able to grab one of those fairly soon. It's going to be very much like the Wealthsimple card. So you'll be able to use the dollar amount of your Shakepay balance and use that card very much like a Visa debit type card. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Right now, Wealthsimple does have one, so if you're looking for a cash card, you can certainly grab the Wealthsimple one now. I do have referral links as well below for the Wealthsimple as well as Shakepay. Anyway, but this is not a Wealthsimple video. Let's get back to Shakepay. So the next button over here, this is just your buy and sell, recurring buys. You can also do limit orders. So if you wanted to, let's say you're going away for the weekend and you figured Bitcoin might fall and you were thinking, oh, I want Bitcoin at 75,000. Keep in mind all the prices are Canadian on this, so use the Canadian prices. So you could set a limit buy for that, and then if Bitcoin dropped down to 75,000 over the weekend, it would buy it. Simple as that. So it's pretty darn cool. Now, we also have this little cash button. So this is if you wanted to Shakepay a friend. It's just basically you can transfer money between yourself and a friend. Give them $5 or give them $10 if you owe them $10. So it's very much like, and I shouldn't be mentioning Wealthsimple again, but it's very much like Wealthsimple Cash. So it's just another cash app. The next one over, and I'm not going to hit this one, it's the settings button, because there are things in the settings that I don't really want to share with the entire planet, like my phone number. It's not like I really answer my phone anyway. I usually let it go to voicemail because there's so many telemarketers. But nonetheless, we're going to avoid that one for now. So, with the basics out of the way, we got a few more things that we need to sort of cover. One of those is, of course, how to fund your account. So we're going to look at that in just a moment. And we're also going to look at what everybody is waiting for, that how do you make the free Bitcoin? Let's fund your Shakepay. So it's pretty easy to do that. The very first thing you're going to do is click on that add funds right there, like that. And it's going to bring up some options. So Interact e-transfer, or you can directly transfer Bitcoin, Ethereum, or you can even do a wire transfer. Trust me, Interact e-transfer is probably the only one you'll ever do. Once you come in here, these are your instructions. So it's important that you get it right in the transfer. So everything from that funding email address to your Shakepay, so your Shakepay shake tag. Try to say that 3 times in a row. And then as well this code, which is going to be your security answer. The shake tag is going to be your security question. So these are the things that have to be in your actual e-transfer. Once you have all of those in, then send it on over, and it usually doesn't take very long. I know it says down there that it can take up to an hour, but it depends on your bank. My bank, for example, is Scotiabank, and it usually takes about a minute. There's occasionally it might take a little bit longer, but now when I send it from my EQ bank, it does take, it used to take about 20 minutes, but it's now about 10 minutes. So it really comes down to what bank you have. Will determine how fast it all comes together for you. Now that your account is funded, how about we buy some Bitcoin? It's pretty simple. You'll notice at the top, first of all, you'll see your new balance. And then if you go right down to the bottom there, you can click on our little buy sell button. And we're going to buy, of course. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hit the max. You'll see that right underneath the 0. That means that we're using all the money we have. Then click on we're going to click on the buy Bitcoin. Then we will confirm. So we now have Bitcoin. Now we can send it. So if you click on send to Bitcoin address, you have 2 options. You can either, well, get past this little screen first, but you can either enter in the address manually, or the way I like to do it is if you look right above that, you've got this little thing here to open up the camera. There we go. Now, we open up the camera, we zoom in, and the first time you go through here, you're going to get all of these messages. I just had set this up on my iPad to make filming easier, hence I'm getting all these messages again. But by using the camera and you take a picture of the QR code, that will make it easy and make it mistake-free, which is a good thing. Then you're going to confirm it, and it's going to basically send it all off for you. Keep in mind it can take about 30 minutes for your Bitcoin to reach its destination. It depends on how quickly the confirmations can get into the blockchain. But you'll now notice we have a balance of 0, which means the Bitcoin is on the way. In this case, I actually send it to my hardware wallet. The part I think everybody's here for is, well, the shaking. So let's talk a little bit about that, shall we? So when it comes to shaking, the way it works is if you have been referred, or if you have referred someone, then in addition to getting your bonus, you're also going to have the ability to shake once a day. So when you shake, and sometimes you have to really come on to it. You also want to be in the app. So open up your Shakepay, give it a shake. It will give you some free satoshis every day. Now it starts off pretty meager, so you get like a couple hundred or so. And the longer you go without missing a shake, the higher it gets, up to a maximum of 1,000 satoshis, which you get at 200 days. So it takes more than half a year of consistently shaking to get the maximum benefit, but it's worth it. At 1,000 satoshis a day, it works out to, between 70 and 80 cents every single day of free satoshi. So you definitely want to be shaking. You want to be doing that every day. I usually recommend make it a part of your morning ritual. That's what I do. I wake up, and the first thing I do before I leave the bed is I give it a shake. That way I never miss it. So it's definitely something that you want to get into the habit of. So it's a great way to make some money, some free money. So if you haven't yet set it up, what are you waiting for? Hit my referral down below, get over there, get your Shakepay set up, and start shaking today. Start getting that free satoshis. All right. One last thing I do want to quickly mention when it comes to selling your Bitcoin. So if you have it on another server and you want to get it back into cash, if you remember when we were funding the account, there was that option as well for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Well, you could turn it into Bitcoin over on another server, and then if you were to select that Bitcoin on Shakepay, it'll actually give you the QR code, and you could then send it to that QR code, and it will give you the physical address if you prefer to copy and paste, and that will send it back to Shakepay, and then you can move it right back into your bank if that's what you want to do. So that's it for this video. If you liked this video, please hit like. If you want to see some more, and we got a lot of great stuff coming up, hit subscribe. Hit the little bell if you want to be notified every time I get a bright idea. And with that being said, once again, my name is Candace. Thank you for taking another trip with me into the financial verse. I'll see you next time.